MLB the Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Knights. The Knights aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Felix Hernandez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Stepping up now, Luis Robert. He will lead this one off today. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 17 home runs, 39 driven in. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's taken below the zone for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
That is third. The center fielder, Johnny
Damon. In now, Johnny Damon. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. He's got to hurry. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm going to be watching to see if Nolan Arenado can turn it around. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Pickoff move to second. Here's Joey Gallo now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Cate will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Striding into the box. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 36.
Now here's the pitch. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
Jose Iglesias is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Gallo is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, George Brett.
Settling in now, George Brett, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Softly hit out toward short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. DeYoung tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Struck him out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll come in here at 259. 9 homers, and the RBI count at 35. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Shohei Ohtani will be next. May have swung at ball 4 that time, and a little late to boot. Full count now. 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 23, Shohei Ohtani.
At the plate, Shohei Ohtani. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Andrew Jones.
Andrew Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. A bouncer up the middle. DeYoung's got it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Fred McGriff comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He'll come into play right at 340. 9 homers and 36 RBIs. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Into the box, Johnny Bench, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 264 is average entering play. 5 homers, 26 RBIs. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. DeShields, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 19th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Comes set. Now the pitch.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Standing in now, Jason Irizarry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Bench on second. DeShields is over at first with 1 away. Heading out towards shallow right. Robert will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting next, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez.
Into the box now, Felix Hernandez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. (0-1) count. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 down, runners at first and second. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Ohtani. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score. At the plate now, Connor Ubben. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1. Popped up. Cate has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 2 full. The Knights are out in front 2-0. Set to get his day started, Tom Murphy, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
So now to the plate, Tim Cate. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So striding forward now, Luis Robert. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off there 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Gonna be a tough play. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Now back, the second baseman,
into the box, Ben Zobrist. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. DeShields is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0. Two and 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Into the box now, George Brett. That's popped up. And this will land foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Andrew Jones. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Line towards center field. Damon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now back, first baseman, Fred.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Fred McGriff. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Popped him up. Arenado over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the fourth, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Johnny Damon. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. In his career, Damon has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number, and he'll step off and try again. And he'll step off. Pulled high in the air out to right field. DeShields is there. He's got it one away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes ball one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1. Count even at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he hits one on a line to left field. Ruben is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Johnny Bench. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Hits a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. A ball and no strikes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Three and 0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with one away.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Stepping in, Jason Irizarry. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second. And the 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Standing in, Felix Hernandez. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0.
Hey.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pops this one up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Another try at 2-2. Hit in the air out to left. Ruben is there, and he has it for the out.
Now back.
So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Stepping into the box, Shohei Ohtani comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Connor Urban. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 36.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Count to 2-1.
Hot shot on the ground is short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Stepping up to the plate, George Brett 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Here's the 0-1. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Indiana is on top 2-0. Next to bat for the Giants, Tim Cate. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
At the plate, Luis Robert. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line softly toward the hole. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way. And that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. None out, runners at first and second. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box, Johnny Damon, as he sends it on the ground to first.
Now back, the first baseman, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch. The set, and the 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
The third baseman.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. The throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Ohtani comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Urban will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Fred McGriff. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Standing in now, Johnny Bench. Hit in the air down the right field line. Robert is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. In now, Delino DeShields. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And he is in there.
Well, D-Roy, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate now, Jason Irizarry, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. And he takes a cold strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Stepping in, Felix Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 7th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in now, Tom Murphy. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Iglesias is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the pitcher,
Cate Hernandez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Next to the dive, the right fielder, Luis Robert.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Robert. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's low.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Chaz Rowe will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 52, Chaz Rowe.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Connor
The
Urban.
left fielder, number 36.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Towards second. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
So now to the plate, Jose Iglesias trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
First pitch on its way. George Brett comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew. Go.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and here comes Andrew. He's set. Here it comes. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. 0-1 pitch on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
That misses. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Now at the plate, Johnny Damon is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Johnny Damon goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping into the box, Joey Gallo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Here's the 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
The first baseman, Fred
Every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2-0 now. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready once again, Johnny Bench. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 1 after the foul ball there.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
And the pitch on 2 and 1. This one skied out toward right. Robert is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Delino DeShields. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. He's set and the pitch. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Now in the box, Paul DeYoung. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Now batting, Nolan Arenado. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. In for strike 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. John Curtis will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. John Birdie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9, number 5, John Birdie.
Joe Morgan will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 287 the average coming in. 13 home runs and 30 RBIs. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out. And ask for time. 0-1, here it comes. Back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single, and there's your possible winning run aboard to start the bottom of the 9th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Tony Gwynn come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. The winning run is at first base. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Damon is there, and he has it for the first out. So stepping in, Connor Rubin. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and the right-hander get loose. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he's back easily. Now the 2-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Jose.
Riding in once again, Jose Iglesias. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Arenado has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Joe Morgan stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over at second base.
Joe Morgan.
Joaquin Soria takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and next to hit is the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Number 2, Tom.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Soria has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up, throw to first, gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
The left fielder, number 5, John Birdie.
Coming to the plate now, John Birdie. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. The pitch. Count is 1-2 now. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Into the box now, Luis Robert, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he falls behind. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Giants are down 1-2-3. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and set to go is the third baseman, George Brett.
The third baseman, George.
First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
At the plate, Andrew Jones, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Down the third baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. Back to first. It's a double play. And we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. All set for the start of the inning. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ben Zobrist. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
To the plate now, Johnny Damon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Swung on and chopped down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, and they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. Is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now that
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. In now, Paul DeYoung. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. Still tied 3-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 31 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching and batting in the 5th spot, number 31, Rob Ned. Now playing 6.
Set now for the
number 8, Jalen Miller.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. That's popped up. Now towards short right field. Zobrist is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Delino DeShields. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just 1 out.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Corey Ray will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through, and they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Joaquin Soria wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Giants, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.